Here I am at the end of row 18 and at the end of step 1, and this is the slanting edge of the next part of the corner and what will be the final part of the double corner. So step 2, we're going to reverse the process as before, and on row 1 we slip 1, knit 1, yarn forward, slip the next stitch, yarn back between the needles and turn the work. Slip the next stitch, yarn between the needles and knit to the end. Row 3, slip 1, knit 2, yarn forward, slip that stitch, yarn back and turn the work. Slip the next stitch, yarn back and knit to the end. Now there may be times when you get distracted, somebody says something to you when you're trying to remember which row you're on and how many you're counting. Greg, my husband, has a happy knack of speaking to me when I'm in the middle of counting, and the last project I had 473 stitches on the needle, and it was quite difficult to concentrate when someone's talking to you, so I had to make an announcement that I'm counting. So one way you can check which row you're on is we're now on row 5 and slip 1 and knit 3. And I think I did mention this in an earlier video, but I will say it again and perhaps bring it closer. This is the stitch that we just wrapped, and you can see 3 lots of yarn. There's the original knit row and the wrap that you did as you were going along in step 1, and the wrap that you've done in step 3. So that one has already been done. So you knit that stitch. This stitch just has the original garter stitch row, 1 wrap, and so it now needs the 3rd one, and this is the one where you're going to bring the yarn forward, slip the stitch, put the yarn back and turn the work. And that's one way to help you. I mean, lots of people will mark their pattern, but even then you can still be distracted. The telephone goes and then you can't remember, did you move the ruler, did you write the mark on your paper? So that's one way that will help you see where you are. I think you can probably cope with getting to the end of this corner yourself, having done this process a couple of times already. And so if I just do this one last one, and then I will come back when I've completed the corner. So here we are. There are 3 wraps here. I've been talking. These 3 have already been wrapped, so we knit that stitch, put the yarn forward, slip that stitch, put the yarn round the needle, turn the work, and then just knit to the end of the row. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on and I'll meet you back at the end of your corner.